Andre, a narrow FA Trophy exit this evening. Can you sum up tonight's events?
Well, disappointed to go out the cup, but credit to Concord. They've gone through, and I have to say that because they dug in and they stuck at it. I thought their goalkeeper was fantastic. First half, he's pulled off 2 wonder saves low, where we could go ahead and go away from them really. So he's kept them in the game first half. Really disappointing our goals we've conceded. The first one obviously is a free header inside the 6-yard box. Again, there's maybe some anxiety and nerves from Saturday because we conceded from 3 set pieces. We just need to be stronger and more dominant in that area. And then it's the 88th minute and Tom Smith's given the ball away, which is a risky ball in the middle of the pitch. Just, 25 yards out, 30 yards out, which is dangerous, and they've punished us. I was just chatting to Ryan, to our goalkeeping coach. He's not had any saves to make really in the game, apart from the 2 goals that go in. So I'm not taking any credit away from them. They're in the hat, and well done, and good luck to them. But no, we were a lot better than Saturday, and that's a good news about it. Of course, we're all disappointed to lose the game, and we wanted to have a run in the trophy. But I've got to look at the bigger picture, Mark. 2 games, we can't say everything's blown up. We can't say that the season's done. What we have to do, and I reminded the players before the game, and we did a small presentation with them, that we were joint second in the league going into it. I know we've dropped down to 5th because of games. We're in a very strong position in the playoffs, and what we have to do is react to 2 games.
How significant was the injury to Conor Riley-Lowe at the start of the second half? Because you had almost all the play in the first 10 minutes, and then he was getting a lot of the ball down the left, and then suddenly he pulled up and you have to make an enforced change.
That was a massive one for us, because Manny's not a wing back, you know that. Put Stoney into that shape where we've played like a 3-4-3, a bit narrow. Ross enjoys going wide, so it upset our rhythm. That's the one thing it did do, because I thought we were really bright the first 15 minutes. The key to the game tonight was going to be side to side. They dropped in and put a low block in. Obviously they went deeper, so we couldn't go in behind. First half we got a lot of joy. The penalty came from Manny running beyond, committing their goalkeeper, and it's a fantastic penalty from Ryan, really confident. Shows the sort of form he's in at the moment. I think he's doing ever so well for us. But that disruption did stop the flow, and we started to do things then which weren't effective in the game. We started to play in very narrow. We started to play straight balls, and really the goal we give away was a straight ball going backwards instead of forwards. That's cost us.
And you're really restricted with numbers as well on the bench as well, which didn't help. Ties like Gosport, when you managed to turn it around in extra time, where tonight you didn't really have the bodies. Where although you changed the formation going into it, you couldn't change personnel.
We haven't got anyone. We've got no bodies. The squad's it's threadbare. It really is, and we've been unlucky that it's come at this time. What you have to do is ride it and get through it, and hopefully get some of them back quick. Joe Rains has had that ankle injury. Andy Watkins is still struggling with his. Tom Richards is an operation, so he's going to be 2 or 3 weeks away. So there's nothing we can do about it. We can't affect it. So the boys who are playing are the boys who are playing, and that's not very healthy, because if you're in the team and there's no disrespect to the bench, we've got a young lad in from the youth team who's only trained with us. He's trained with us a fair bit, but he's nowhere near ready for this level of football. You're not looking over your shoulder and thinking, well, I've got to stay on top of my game, because it's difficult to put those lads on. Jordan hasn't had a lot of football, so he's away. His match fitness isn't quite there yet, and it's a vicious circle for him, of course. But yeah, so that's a frustration, but it is what it is, Mark, and our squad is what it is. We've been excellent, as I said, for the last 3 months, excellent. And tonight wasn't a poor performance by no means. It wasn't nowhere near the Wealdstone performance, but it wasn't good enough because we lost the game.
Do you think that the new shape perhaps helped it be a more improved performance from Saturday?
Definitely. We didn't really have a recognised right back, so the reason I went with the back 3 is because we got 3 centre backs. So if you're in the opposition, you're pretty much guessing the way we're going to go. They flipped their full backs over probably because of Sam. They probably guessed that Sam would be on the right hand side, and they put their captain with a bit of pace up against him when he was getting forward. I thought he had a good game actually, Sam at right wing back. He's not really played there, so I thought he was terrific. But yeah, so it needs must. It is the players fit the system really. Your systems are always around what type of players you've got, and we played Dan at right back on Saturday, and I didn't think he was very comfortable in that position. Obviously, Connor now has gone off and he's got a groin, so I don't know if he'll be fit for Saturday. Probably not. So we'll have to look at who we play in a left wing back position if we go and play that system. But I'll look at Dorking first anyway. We always pick our team around the opposition, of course, as well. So no, listen, I don't want to come out here and I don't want to be downbeat. I don't want to be I don't want to be miserable. I don't want to be. I look back at my interview and it wasn't a good watch, actually, even watching myself back on Saturday. So I have to be positive for the group and for everyone, because I'm the manager of the football club. There's no crisis. We lost 2 games, Mark. That's all we've lost. Our last 10 league games, we've got 20 points. That's 2 points a game, and that is promotion form or playoff form for sure. So those were the messages before the game. What we haven't been able to do tonight is get over the line, and I feel sorry for my players, because I wanted a result for them more than anything. We saw a reaction, and we saw a good performance, but they haven't quite got over the line, and I feel bad for them, because they've got to go away again now, and they've got to try and remain positive, which isn't easy, and they've got to try and lift themselves for what's going to be a really tough game down at Dorking.
You need to mention the winning goal where it seemed to kick off as well in front of the dugouts. Do you think perhaps they crossed the line with the celebrations?
I'm not getting into that. It's something or nothing, Mark. Listen, they're upbeat. They've scored a winning goal in the 89th minute. It is what it is. I'm not here to me and Dan have shook hands at the end, and I've said congratulations and good luck in the next round against Leamington. So I'm not here to lambast anyone. Football's an emotional game, and you score a winner away at Bath, you're going to be excitable. So listen, it is what it is, and we just take the rough with the smooth, and we'll have days like that, and I'm sure it'll happen the other way, and you just have to take it.